The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
You've got vagina questions, we've got answers.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
And thanks to social media, it seems there's not one week that goes by that we don't hear about a new alternative method for women to take care of things down there. So we're just going to introduce the latest one making the rounds in the form of a question. Should women be blow drying their vaginas after sex? Now, the reasoning behind this one seems to be women are saying, well, it may lower your risk of a yeast infection. This is making the rounds on social media.
Yes.
Have you been asked this question?
My patients aren't asking stuff like this.
No.
So Dr. Nita, because it's all out there, like literally after sex, saying blow dry.
So usually when I see this stuff on the internet, I'm like, the internet is literally trying to destroy vaginas across America and around the world.
They tell you to do the wrong stuff down there.
Usually, but this one actually gets a pass. Now, right, so it's not something you have to do. But if you have recurrent yeast infections, it's worth a try. And the reason is, you know, after
if you have a current yeast infection.
If you have recurrent, I'm from Louisiana, excuse me. If you have recurrent.
Gotcha. So this is for someone who's potentially struggling with yeast infections, can't find any solution. Right,
and once again, you don't have to do this. But if you want to do it, you can. Because if you think you want to do it.
No, keep going. I have a question. On behalf of all women out there. How do you
and your partner?
How do you blow dry your vagina? Because I'm sitting here thinking, you know, number one, if it's on the hot setting, that gets real hot.
That is very true.
Careful there.
And what are you doing? I mean, legitimately.
Right. So here's the thing. If you are, you know, laying there all night in the fruits of your labor, then that's a moist environment. It's a good place for yeast to grow. So that's kind of the theory behind it. If you want to do this, you take your blow dryer, make sure it's on a cool setting, because if it's hot, it will burn your vulva, which is the outside of your vagina, and make sure you're not sticking it inside, okay?
No.
This is for the outside. That's the other thing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just get up and wipe things off and pat it dry?
Yes.
That is a viable option. You can absolutely do that.
So it sounds like we're just talking more about air circulation down there after sex. It could be, I mean, you could literally get in front of a fan, the air movement, because my concern, literally, when I read this story, I'm sitting here thinking, you know, women are taking this. Number one, let's not even begin to talk about the minute you have sex and then you hear a hair dryer going in the room.
What? I want to see my partner jump up and roar. I'm like, come on. That's not gonna work for me.
No, so I think that people could do this wrong and hurt themselves.
You absolutely make sure it's a cool setting and make sure it's the outside. Once again, I conclude with it's not something you have to do, but in general, you want to keep that area clean and dry. And if you go to the American Pregnancy Association's website, that's one of the things that they will tell pregnant women. If you're struggling with yeast infections, then you can, you know, dry it off with a cool blow dryer.
I would have thought that this would be no. I would have agreed with all of you. This is why we do these questions. It's why we do them.
I've seen this was actually a guy in a gym after working out and showering was using a hair dryer.
One time I've seen this, there's a guy.
Using a hair dryer down there, period. Male or female, okay?
You've never used a hairdryer down there just to kind of get things dried off a little bit?
No.
Oh, well, you do it. You're saying you do it, so why?
No, I'm referring more. Look, there's the occasion where you're out of the shower, you're in a hurry, you kind of got the blow dryer going. Because I don't use a blow dryer in my hair either, but it's an effective way to.
So you do it.
Yeah, so you do it.
This.
What's up? So,
essentially, you do this.
Well, that's
to all of America. Just take it, own it. It's fine.
And you're all going home with one.
So, getting back to my story, this guy from the back, pretty scary looking, was drying himself, turned around and was Rodney Dangerfield. I don't get no respect. I went, whoa!
Wait.
I never made it back to that gym.